Good morning, everybody, on this Friday, January 3rd. I had one good hair day. Actually, this is yet to be determined whether it's going to be a good hair day or not. I just had that one hair that was kind of like funky the way it was sitting on my head. Anyway, I did not give you an update on the egg cooker. That is what my eggs turned out to look like. Can you guys see it? It turned out really, really good. Like really good. I'm really impressed with that. You know, the biggest problem was that I broke one of the eggs. There, you have to like put a pinprick in the top of the egg or the bottom of the egg, whatever, the thicker part of the egg, so that as it steams, the steam can make sure that it evenly cooks the egg. So some of the eggs we get from Sam's Club, they're not always the best, to be honest with you. So I was trying to prick one and it just like crushed in my hand. Superpower! Yeah. I was going to do a foundation review today. In fact, I have a box of makeup sitting on my table over there with the foundation, but I decided to stay in bed until 8 o'clock. So, well, I got up and put Nick on the van and then went back to bed for another half an hour. So, anyhow, it is Friday, favorite day of the week in the Jessie Mac household, and I am logged onto my work computer. I have my eggs, I got my yogurt, I'm about to take my antidepressant. All things are looking good for today. Except that it's rainy and ugly outside, which is why I'm blue tinted, because it's so gray outside right now. So, there's that. But, I have a feeling it's going to be a good day. I have a feeling it's going to be a very good day. We're going to keep that mindset, and hopefully in 8 hours or 8.5, 9 hours when I talk to you next, it has been a very good day. I don't know what's going on with my face here. I got like a red blotchiness going on. Maybe that foundation I used yesterday isn't agreeing with me. That foundation was bad. Anyway, I still haven't decided what we're doing tomorrow, if we're going to a hotel or not tomorrow. I haven't figured that out yet. So I was looking at different places and yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm going to look again tonight. We'll see if I can figure something out, but I'm going to look again tonight. As for right now, it is Friday. I need to, I need to, what is this? I need to get to work. So, that's the long and short of it. But I wanted to say good morning to you all. I have really nothing of like interest to really pass along right now, other than I slept in a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, and I'm ready to meet the day. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna start working. I'm hoping to get some training done today. I was gonna go into the office, but I just couldn't get up this morning. It just wasn't happening. So that's just is what it is. So anyway, I have to call my employee. My boss is calling me in an hour because he wants to go over a couple of things, but my boss is calling me in an hour and I need to call my new employee who started last week and go over a couple of things with him before I get on the phone with my boss. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Well, y'all, it is the end of the night. Not the end of the night. The end of the workday. It is 6:30. I just finished work. I was trying to get something done, so yeah, I wanted to get it off in an email so that the person who has to take action on it can do it first thing Monday morning as soon as they are, why am I blurry? As soon as they start work on Monday morning, and they start work before I do. So I wanted them to have it in their inbox. What is this?
Oh, come on. Really?
Buttercup, I love you. I love you. Wednesday. I love you. Thank you. Anyway, it is 6:30. I think I'm gonna go eat dinner. John ate when he got home from work, so he's not super hungry, and we're kind of just eating like frozen foods tonight for dinner. So I'm gonna go eat something. Maybe I'll have a salad again. I had a salad for lunch, but maybe I'll have a salad again. I'm not sure. But we're kind of eating at home. I also have to figure out if we're going somewhere tomorrow. And if we are, where we're going, and maybe make a reservation, you know, might be a good idea. I don't know, just throwing that out there. What is this? What? 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 What are you pawing at me for? I love my doggos so much. What, honey? Oh, you want your belly rubbed? I was rubbing her face and her head, and that was not what she wanted. She wanted a belly rub. So I gotta do that tonight. I feel like playing with makeup too. Like, I really feel like playing with makeup. What? I got my Tati palette, my Tati Beauty palette a couple weeks ago, and I have not even touched it. Like, I opened it to make sure that it wasn't broken, because I always do that when I get a palette, whether I'm buying it for myself, buying it for somebody else, or a giveaway or whatever. I always make sure that it's broken, because I've had a couple of palettes come broken before. So I always open it up to make sure it's not broken, but I haven't actually even touched it. I haven't swatched it. I haven't done anything to it. I know, honey. I love you too. I love you too. Yes, I do. I love you. Mwah. So I'm kind of interested in like playing with that, like the glitters and stuff that are in there, because everybody was talking about the glitters. I'm also thinking about filming my Project Pan wrap up from 19 and maybe deciding if I want to do one for 20. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I said, 6:30, so I have plenty of time. I filmed a couple videos last night. I did an unboxing of clothes that I'm going to post, see if people like that. And yeah. So there's a couple of videos I might record tonight. Like I said, I might do my... What are you doing? I might do my... Project Pan wrap up for 19. I might do a 20 and include the 2020 kickoff for 20. And then what I might do is start to like pull stuff together and look at my collection like in prep for my declutter. I know some people will just pull everything out and declutter it like all at once. But I need to think about it more. I'm not going to be able, I'm a planner, and there's just no way that I'm going to be able to pull it out and make a decision like right there, because I'm going to want to think about stuff. So yeah. And I might do something like pull out my bronzers and contours, or pull out my blushes, or pull out my highlighters, because those are easier for me. My hardest is going to be my lipsticks and my eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes are gonna be really hard for me. So anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm gonna decide what videos I'm gonna film tonight, and yeah, do that. So I will see you guys later on tonight. Bye. Well, y'all, I am a mess. I forgot I wanted to go to the grocery store, so we went. Which is good, because I was almost out of yogurt, and good lord, I can't be out of yogurt. Neil and I both are eating it, so it's one of those things where, like, we're literally eating, like, 4 yogurts a day between the two of us. Like, I'll have 2, and he'll have 2. Anyway, I am exhausted. I'm sorry if I just made you yawn. I'm exhausted. It's 9:44. I am trying to book a hotel, and this is what I'm getting right now. So thanks Marriott, and I tried 2 different browsers. I tried my app on my phone, and the Marriott website is just down. So there's that. So I can't book a hotel. So that sucks. The reason why I said I'm a mess, well, let's start at the beginning. I went to the grocery store, 2 grocery stores actually. Which is fine. I needed to get more of my chicken that I use for my quesadillas, and one of the grocery stores was having a buy one get one free. So I ended up getting 4 packs of chicken for $12, which is probably expensive for chicken, but given the fact that I eat it every single day and it's really quick and easy for me, it is what it is. Plus, I eat on that for like an entire week. Like, I think a bag of chicken might even take more than 5 days to get through. I've never really checked. So I finished the bag today. So maybe next week I will check to see if the bag lasts me more than a week. But you figure $3 for a bag of chicken? I guess not. For like 5 days worth of lunch, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. I thought it sounded expensive, but I'm going down a rabbit hole. So I went to the one store and got that. I went to the other store and ended up being $100 worth of stuff, but I got lunch meat, I got tortillas, because there's a new like low carb tortilla that I found. So I wanted to give those a try, and they were buy one, get one free. And then like John got a soup, he got some tea. The Lily's candy bars were on sale for $2.50. They're usually $4 a piece, sometimes more. So I bought 4 of those. So that was $10 right there. I bought a bunch of yogurt. Actually, the majority of my sale was on yogurt because I bought 5 times 4, 20 containers of yogurt. And they're like $4.75 each. So that's $25, my $100 right there. So that's, like I said. Anyway, long story short, we ended up taking a little over an hour to go to the grocery store. I came home. Earlier I think I was telling you guys, oh, I'll start with like my bronzers and my blushes and my highlighters, right? Because I only have one drawer in my dresser over here that is the majority of my bronzer, blush, and highlight. Here, I'll show you guys because I trust you. You guys are my friends. So I'm going to turn this light on and then turn it over here because in this room we only have the one ceiling light. So like in the evening, this room gets pretty dark. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around. And that's all my new stuff. Don't look at that. So this is my bronzer, blush, and highlighter drawer, right? So like this is all my bronzers. My blushes are in the front and my highlighters are in the back. So that's my bronzer, blush, highlighter drawer. But I've got a box of old stuff right there that I'm going to move so you guys don't have to see it. This is like my backup drawer that I put aside last year when I did my like collection video. And this whole thing, except for this container back here, which is just eyeliner. The rest of that is all bronzer, blushes, and highlighters. Like that's all liquids and creams. And then these are like powders, highlight glow kits, bronzer palettes. And these are like the singles, So basically I have 2 drawers, this one and this one, of bronzer, blush, and highlight. So that's kind of where I'm at, right? So I started looking through my backup drawer. And I'm looking through that and I'm like, but I love this. I forgot about this. I love this. Like some of this stuff I've never used. Like, I'll pull these out. I have these 2 Urban Decay blushes in Fetish and Score. I've never used these. Never even opened them. Some of the stuff I've only ever used once. This one glow kit, which one was it? I think it was it Moonchild? Which one did we just get in our box? I think it's I have 3 glow kits in here. Okay, no, Moonchild's the one we just got in a beauty box. So I have this Aurora glow kit, which I'm pretty sure I picked up at TJ Maxx. Come on. Trying to do these things with one hand is not very easy. The plastic just fell out of it. I've literally not touched this thing. Let me get that plastic piece and put it back in. Hold on one second. I found the piece of plastic and I put it back. So I'm looking through this stuff, and like the sugar palette, the sugar glow kit, I opened this one up. Now I don't have a sleeve for this and I don't know why. I don't know if I threw the sleeve away, which would be unlike me, but it's possible. I've not even swatched this one either. Like I've not touched those highlighters. There's something wrong with me, guys. Like, There's seriously something wrong with me. Like, why do I do this? And I know for a fact that these two Urban Decay Naked Flushed palettes, I haven't opened these either. I have one. So I had one of them, which I'll show you. Whoops, I put them in upside down. I am sorry for my candle angles. I always give John crap for camera angles, and now look at me. So I had one that I used, and this one is the one in Streak, and I really like this, like, a lot, right? I've actually used this one. So you can see, especially in like the highlighter there, that I have actually used this. It looks like it's getting a little bit of hard pan on the bronzer, but the highlighter, like, I've actually made a dent in that. I think you guys can see that. I think you can see that I made a dent. So I've actually, like, really actually used this. Sorry for the blurriness. Come on, camera. And I like this so much that I bought the other two on a Ulta 21 Days of Beauty when they were, like, on sale for, like, 50% off. So I picked up the other two, and this stuff just doesn't fit. I've never opened them. I've never opened them. And that's stupid. That is stupid. It is a waste of money. I was actually just watching Jen Loves Reviews is doing a declutter right now. And I was watching her lipstick declutter. And she had like all of her non-nude lipsticks. And she literally just threw like all of them away. Excuse me. My throat still has like a little tickle in it every once in a while. But I think she threw like 400 lipsticks away, something like that. Like, I don't even think I have 400 lipsticks. I don't think, at least. I might. I think I've shown you guys this before. So if you've watched any of my Shop My Stashes, I have 2 drawers of lipsticks. I'm going to turn you around. So I have 2 drawers of lipsticks. These two are lipsticks. This top one is liquid lips in the back here, and these are glosses. And then the second drawer is lip pencils, bullet lipsticks, and then like crayon lip products. And then these are like stuff that it's like brand new. Like, I haven't even opened. This one I have, and maybe the Huda Mini. I might have used this one too. But I have not used the Jouer. I haven't used that Bare Minerals. Looking in this one, like these ones over here, like I used this, that was in my Allure box. But like some of these other ones down in here, I haven't ever used. So I don't think I have 400 lipsticks. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just kidding myself. Lipsticks are going to be hard for me too. Like, it's all going to be hard for me. I have been trying to... Where did that come from? I don't know how I got a plastic bag in my drawer. That's really weird. Anyway, what I was saying was, it's just hard for me to let it go, you know? And I know that I could, you know, sell it and make somebody else really happy that they got, say, an ABH highlighter palette for $15 instead of the $40 or whatever it is that it actually costs. You know what I mean? If it's just going bad in my drawer. I don't even want to think about my eyeshadow palettes. Some of that's going to be easier than others. Like, a lot of the stuff that I have that is like the drugstore brand, which is not, it's just going to sound horrible. A lot of the drugstore stuff, or the stuff that I've gotten in beauty boxes, is over here. Now, I do have a couple of like favorite eyeshadow palettes. Like the Lemonade palette is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I had it in my Project Pan. I actually hit pan on it, and I really enjoy that palette a lot. some ColourPop palettes, which are drugstore priced. I like those. But then there are some that I don't like, you know, and I have a couple of BH Cosmetics palettes that I really enjoy that are drugstore priced, you know what I mean? So like some of those will be easier to let go of. Some of the ones that I've gotten in beauty boxes are going to be easier to let go of. But like my high-end palettes, they are going to be difficult to let go of. I don't know. That's just kind of where my head is. And that's why I started out this clip with I'm a mess. It's just stuff, and it should be easy for me to let go of it. I just, you know, I know there's a whole psychology behind it. I grew up as one of 6 kids. And number one, my mom always said, we don't have any money, we don't have any money. You know what I mean? Like, she always made me feel like we were poor, which I come to find out as an adult, we weren't poor, but she drilled it into my head that we were poor because she grew up poor. My mom grew up poor, like very poor, like almost losing their house poor. My mom grew up poor, okay? But when I was a kid, we weren't poor. We were solidly middle class. Even with 8 people in the family, we were solidly middle class. But my mom drilled it into my head that we were poor. And there were 3 girls in my family, 3 boys in my family. I always got hand-me-downs. Always got hand-me-downs. And if it wasn't a hand-me-down, it was a special occasion. Because my older sister is 5 years older than I am, so I got all of her old clothes. And even like we went to private school, my uniforms were, for some reason my camera shut off. I've never had to do that. That's really weird. But I went to private school and my uniforms were all used uniforms. Like the blouses, I think, if I remember correctly, my blouses were new, but like all the skirts that I had to wear were all used. So I had even like used uniforms for school. So I didn't get a lot of new stuff as a kid, right? So bear with me as I'm going down my psychological evaluation of myself. And my mom was a hoarder. I've told you guys that before. My mom was a hoarder. And now that I'm an adult and I have disposable income, I want to use it to enjoy myself. And then I don't want to let things go because I've spent money on that stuff. You know what I mean? And I watch Hoarders, that show I'm like totally enthralled with. And I watch it and I understand the psychology of it. I get it. I really do. And I understand why I am the way I am on some of these things. But I also know logically that I should just be like, I've had this in here for 6 months. I've had this in here for a year. I've not touched it. Why am I keeping it? You know what I mean? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So the more I look at the stuff, the more I'm going to be able to be like, okay, I'm letting this go. And maybe what I do is I do a declutter in February or like the end of January, middle of January, and then maybe I do another one in June. What I was thinking about doing, one of the things that I saw Michelle Coford, she has a YouTube channel. She has been doing these things where she pulls out an eyeshadow palette and she uses it a couple of times. Like I think she does 3 or maybe 5 looks with it and posts them on Instagram and decides if she still likes it or not, or decides if it's worth keeping or not. Because she does declutters a couple of times a year as well. And I just was watching her declutter series. But maybe that's something I do, is I, you know, each week pull out an eyeshadow palette and dedicate to using that eyeshadow palette and seeing if it's worth keeping or if it's something that I'm not enjoying or I'm struggling with. Because there are some eyeshadow palettes that I've purchased that some people, like I watch on YouTube and they're like, oh, it blends like a dream. It blends for you. You know, you don't have to do anything to work with this eyeshadow. And then I get it and I try to use it and I can't get it to blend. Now this eye right here, for some reason, I don't know if it's the way my eye is lined or what, I struggle with blending eyeshadow on my right eye. I just do. I don't know why. My left eye always turns out better than my right eye, and it's because for some reason the eyeshadow, and I think that's my more hooded eye, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that my right eye is my more hooded eye. But anyway, long story short, I have watched videos, multiple people saying this eyeshadow blends like a dream, and then I get it and I can't get it to work. Or it doesn't blend as well for me. Again, I have low skills too, so there's that. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog for today. It's now 10 o'clock. I should be pulling these things out and giving them a try. Like, I just pulled this out. I was gonna do that foundation review today. I pulled this out. This isn't that old. This one is the e.l.f. New Classics palette. I don't reach for this because that top corner, the real pale one right beside my nose, that actually fell out. And it's completely loose right now. It's not stuck in there at all. I don't know if you guys can see that. The glue came undone. So I don't use this palette because I don't have any glue in my house. Like, why do I not have glue in my house? I don't know, but I don't have glue in my house. We have some like Gorilla Glue, but we don't want to open that just to glue in one little pan of eyeshadow. You know what I mean? Because that's like a waste, because then it dries up. And did I just wedge it in there so it's not going to fall out? Am I literally complaining about something that now is suddenly no longer an issue because I wedged it in there? Let's see. I did. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. All it took was putting it in crooked. Anyway, that's why I haven't been reaching for this palette. Oh no, there, it popped out. That's why I haven't been reaching for this palette, because that one eyeshadow is loose. But I've seen multiple people now. Yeah, it just popped out. I've seen multiple people now say how great this palette is. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I used it I think once, and I haven't used it since because that one eyeshadow came loose. And I should have brought it back to Target and asked for a replacement. Like, as soon as I brought it home and opened it up and realized that it was messed up, I should have taken it right back to Target and replaced it, and I didn't. So, oh my gosh. Marriott's back up. All right. Today, I am thankful that it's Friday. I'm thankful that Neil's actually home today. He's been home all day, which has been kind of cool. And I am going to go downstairs and go to bed because I'm tired. And I'm going to continue to try to mentally prepare myself for decluttering this makeup that I don't need and I'm not going to use, and it's just going to go bad sitting in my drawers. So I'm going to prepare myself to do that. I really am, and I'm going to get it done. So I'm thankful it's Friday. That's going to be it. I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening to my rant about why I'm a hoarder. And I'm not a hoarder for everything. I'm just a hoarder on some things. And then I move on to the next thing. Honestly, I could decide I hate makeup tomorrow and never buy another piece of makeup and be fine with letting it all go. And it would be something else that I'm stuck on. Like clothes or jewelry or something. You know what I mean? Which Lord knows I don't need to get in that. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.